2024 and it's 6 a.m. Up until my son was 9 years old, I would now be on my way to his mother's house. We would spend the day together, and me and my son and his mother would have a beautiful birthday. In fact, my son's mother was one of the most looked after mothers in the area. Everybody knew how I looked after her because she was an amazing mother to my son and I was an amazing daddy. And from the 1st of August 2012 to the 15th of April 2022, we had the most beautiful life. She was my best friend and I was her best friend, and our son was our hero. And on the 14th of April 2022, I had a beautiful son in my life and I had a beautiful mother in my life. And on the 15th of April 2022, that same mother disappeared with my son and moved him into her dead mum and dad's house 3 hours away in Worcester. She had me arrested on an allegation that I smashed through a door. A completely false allegation, but of course nothing to do with my son. The bail conditions when I was released on the 15th of April 2022 were normal child contact. And for any MP watching this, any TV station watching this, any news channel watching this, anyone at CAFCAS watching this, anybody in the family courts watching this, they were my bail conditions. Normal child contact. So on the 15th of April 2022, I had no idea what his mother was up to, but at least I knew I had my son in my life. But since that day, she has parental alienated my son, not only from me, but my mum, my dad, my cousins, my brother, my sister, his nieces, his nephews, and his friends at school. And no one has ever heard, seen, or spoken to my son again since the 15th of April 2022. I've been abused by CAFCAS, and I'm going to look at anyone watching this from CAFCAS. You have abused a beautiful daddy for 2 years, 7 months. I'm going to say to the family court, how dare you in December 2023 tell a beautiful daddy that he can write his son a letter once a month? I want to say to any MP watching this, how dare you ignore daddies that email you and ring you because their sons are stolen out of their life. Today is my son's 12th birthday. It's 6 a.m. in the morning. For 9 beautiful years, me and his mother and my son would just have beautiful days. My son is called Boyce, after Boise from Only Fools and Horses. Why? Because I'm a market trader, and here I am today at another market. I miss my son, and I really understand why many dads don't make it. For any TV program watching this, why don't you ever cover children stolen out of daddy's lives? Why don't you cover CAFCAS abusing fathers? And why don't you cover the family courts that then issue daddies like me to tell them to write their son a letter once a month? How dare the police give me bail conditions with normal child contact on the 15th of April? And yet 6 months after that bail condition was issued, when I pleaded with the police that she was basically ignoring it, they said they can force her to do nothing. She then applied for non-molestation orders and restraining orders, and as my chapters show, the disgraceful system kicked in. So I'm a beautiful daddy that can't wish his beautiful son Boyce a happy 12th birthday today. Maybe if anyone in Worcester knows my son, maybe you can just say your daddy loves you, man, and he misses you so much. I have a tattoo on my arm. Here it is, and this tattoo was written 2 minutes after my son was born and was tattooed on my arm the very next day. And I'm going to finish this chapter with what it says. I'd love to make this into a little song if there's any musicians watching. And this is what it says. I call it Boyce, but you could call it your child's name if you're going through it. And this is what it says. Boyce is my hero. He makes me tall. Without my son, I'm nothing at all. I have to live forever for my son Boyce. When it comes down to it, I have no choice. He is my best friend. He is my life. The past is the past. Any trouble or strife. Now that he's here, I am so proud. That silver lining has come. It is one big cloud. I want to say to his mother, my future wife, thank you so much for showing me the reason of life. And I truly believe that my life changed on the 1st of August 2012, and my entire life for the next 10 years was prioritising my son and his mother. His mother lived in beautiful homes. My son had lovely schooling. We was loved and adored by the entire community. Yet the system, Kafkas and the family courts have allowed my son to be stolen and live in Worcester, 3 hours away, and has allowed that son to be ripped out of a daddy's life. To any TV programme watching this, to the police watching this, to Kafkas watching this and the family courts, you're an absolute disgrace. And you understand how many dads do not make it because of your disgusting, appalling abuse of fathers. I'm a daddy that at 6 o'clock in the morning on the 1st of August 2024 is walking around a market, broken hearted. But I have to carry on because you give me no choice. I love my son. I miss my son. And I would love to wish him a happy birthday today. But because of the system, I can't. Any TV programme watching this, any MP, anyone that wants to cover this, because you all ignore it. You ignore the abuse of fathers. Do something about it. Utterly appalling. I love you, my son.
If you like Deano stories and you want more, and you've got stories of your own that you want told, get in contact and we can sort something out.